friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I am kind of behind on my weekly vlog, so if this one is coming to you a bit late, I apologize. I'm still trying to get settled into the new place, and trying to do all of that while editing and filming videos is kind of crazy. So bear with me here for the next few months. And this is like the worst timing for 12 Days of Bookmas because, as you guys know, I do 12 Days of Bookmas, and I have to get started on pre-filming all of that stuff, so I'm already stressed about it. But I wanted to come on here and start off this vlog, let you know what I've been reading. If you guys watched my previous vlog to this one, my reading vlog, I read like 8 books in 7 days. So I'm just coming off of that crazy reading week. So I'm gonna kind of take it a little bit easier, try to finish up some more books that are on my TBR, but maybe not push myself as much as I did that first week. My goal, unspoken goal, was to try to get through a lot of my TBR right there at the beginning of the month. That way I have at the end of the month to kind of read some more books that I had tried to plan on reading this year and never quite got around to doing them. I have a full list of like 40 books that I was trying to get to before the end of the year, so I'm trying to get caught up on that. So we shall see. But I wanted to give you an update. I'm currently reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am currently about 52% of the way through this. I am on page 186. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. This follows the kids of June and McReba. I believe that we got a little excerpt of McReba in both Daisy Jones as well as Evelyn Hugo. I could be mistaken about that, but I'm pretty sure we did. And you're following the 4 children who at this point in time, in the present timeline, they are very well known as a surfing family. Nina, who is the eldest, is she's a surfer, but she's also very well known for being on like the cover of Sports Illustrated, and she's like a model for surfing. And then her 2 brothers, one is a surfer and the other one is a sports photographer. So he photographs all of Jay's, what's his name? Oh, Jesus. All of Jay's like cool sports surfing situations. And then the youngest, who is Kit, who loves to surf, but she's 20 and she hasn't quite made a name for herself just yet. But you're following their perspectives in both timelines, really. And you know at the beginning of the story that their house that they're throwing this big party at that they do every year is going to burn down, and every single one of them is harboring secrets, and you're kind of going to watch the fallout from there and figure out what this big twist and reveal is for each one of the characters. But you're also following the past timeline, starting from when June, their mother, and McReba started dating, and the culmination of their lives and how they got to the places that they are now. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying both timelines. The story has made me cry so far. I really enjoyed it. I like the writing style. Taylor Jenkins Reid really knows how to pull me in and make me love her characters, and this is no exception. I've heard that a lot of people were disappointed by the ending of this book, so I'm trying to keep my expectations low, but right now I'm really enjoying it. And then my only other big focus for this week is going to be The Serpent's Curse by Lisa Maxwell. As you can see, I've already started this book about 2 months ago, and I only put it down just because I was starting up another TBR and I lost the audiobook for it, so I never got a chance to actually finish it. I am about halfway through. Funnily enough, this is exactly what happened to me last with the second book in the series. I had picked it up, got halfway through, kind of felt like I was in a slog. I wasn't really enjoying my reading experience, so I put it down, picked it back up months later, and then finished it. So it's definitely not that long of a gap in between, but I'm really excited to get this one done. I have been enjoying the third book more than the second book, so that's good. I just didn't get a chance to finish it with the audiobook. So I'm going to get the audiobook of this and try my best to finish it this week. I have about, I don't know, I'm on page 391, and this is a 700 page book. Yeah. 746 pages, so still a good chunk of reading to go. And then by chance, if I finish that, the next book that I'll probably focus on is The Midnight Library by Haig, because I am buddy reading Raven Song next week, and I am buddy reading When Night Breaks the week after that. So those will be the last 3 books that I can finish on my own, and then everything else will be buddy reads, and I can kind of pick up things as I go. I'm also in the middle of reading an ebook on my Kindle, and that is Just Drop Out. I don't know who the author is, but I'll put the picture up on the screen. I'm enjoying it. It's supposed to be reverse harem. Nothing really reverse harem-y has happened just yet, but I'll probably get into more details if I decide to pick that up this week. I'm kind of just like reading it at my own leisure or whatever. And yeah, that's my update. Very long clip per usual, but welcome to the vlog. Hope you enjoy it. I'll talk to you guys later.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
Hi guys, I feel like this is my new updating spot. I feel like I need to change it up, but I figured I would come on here and give you a reading update. I did finish 2 books. The first one being the ebook that I was reading yesterday. Oh, hi Bailey. Bailey? You wanna come join me? Come here. Come here. Oh, hello! It was the ebook that I was reading yesterday that I didn't actually tell you that much about because I wasn't planning on finishing it, but then I was watching YouTube and somebody was going on about Kindle Unlimited books and I was like, I want to pick my Kindle back up. So I did. So let me show you what I was reading and then I will talk about the book that I am currently in the middle of and the other book that I finished because I'm doing a lot of reading, it seems. Get down, Billy. Thank you for joining me, but you're in the way. Okay, I was going to show you the cover on my Kindle, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to put the picture up on the screen. It's called Just Drop Out. It's by J. Bree. This was a reverse harem new adult, but it's set in high school, which is kind of icky to read about. It was about a 15-year-old girl who was an orphan and ended up in the foster care system, and in order to survive, she ended up in this gang-like situation where she ended up fighting for a spot in the top 12. She's basically a gang leader, but she doesn't have a gang following her. She's kind of just hanging around in the main guy's gang. They call him the Jackal. And she wants to escape this life, so she moves to a different city where she goes to this very expensive private school where she got a scholarship called Hannaford Prep. And when she goes there, everyone is kind of like bullying her and being super rude to her because she's a scholarship kid from the rough side of town, and the people from this town are well known for being like the lowest of the low, and so she ends up getting bullied by a lot of the people there, including the 3 men that she happens to be attracted to, and they're all like related. 2 of them are brothers. One of them is a twin sister of the 2 brothers, and the other one is a cousin, and they're all bullying her, and she is trying to create a romance with these 3 guys, and it was just it was icky. I'm gonna be honest. There was no sexual anything. It didn't feel like it was worth it. There was no extreme basis off of the reason why these people were bullying her other than she was a scholarship kid. And it didn't have any merit to it. If there was some sex to it and some angst and some sexual tension between the characters that were, it's kind of a push and pull that was giving you that reason for like pushing against the person that you know that you want but you can't have, it would have felt better, but it didn't. And I think the author just took it a smidgen too far in this hate to love situation. There was also a lot of sexual assault talked about in here. Gang rape was brought up, and it has a lot of trigger warnings, like most dark romances do, but I don't know, it just wasn't handled very well. I didn't enjoy my experience. I've read some dark shit, don't get me wrong, I have, and I have enjoyed a lot of it. It just didn't work for me, so that is unfortunate. But the other book that oh my god, ow. The other book that I finished is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I really enjoyed this one. I was worried that I was going to be disappointed by the ending, and surprise, I was not. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I don't think this is my favorite of her writing. I definitely think that 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is my favorite of the 3 books that I've read by her, but I do think that I enjoyed this one a smidgen more than Daisy Jones and the Six, just because I had a little bit more of a connection to the characters, and I really liked the storytelling aspect of this. I liked the multiple perspectives. I liked the fact that we touched on every single kid's perspective and their feelings towards what was going on in their lives, and I just really, really enjoyed it. I liked the writing. I liked the story. It made me cry several times. I think the ending could have been a smidgen better, if I'm being honest, but I also feel like it also left this like melancholy like feeling in the pit of your stomach that you're left wanting more. But I think that's kind of the point. So are these kids, like, no, they're not kids, they're in their 20s, but they're all left wanting more from the life that they have and the life that they're currently living and the mistakes that their parents have made. And I get that was the feeling of this book at the end, which made me really enjoy it even more. And I'm not saying that was the author's intention, because I don't know what Taylor Jenkins Reid's intention was with the ending of this book. That's just how I interpreted it and how it made me feel. So I really enjoyed that one. I'm enjoying my reading experience of Taylor Jenkins Reid's work, and I have enjoyed everything I've read by her. I want to read one of the other books that I own by her. I think more something. I don't know what it's called, but Clint gifted it to me, and I do need to read it. And the other book that I am currently in the middle of reading is supposed to be on my Kindle, but I can't find it. It's called Sacrifice. It's by Katie Robert. This is a vampire reverse harem novella series. And I needed some actual like smut in my life after reading that freaking 300-page novella that was supposed to be a reverse harem with absolutely no smut. So I picked up Katie Robert because I know that I can always go back to her, and I know that she will never, let me down. So this one follows a girl that I can't remember her name, the heroine, who is sold away to a vampire by her father. She is half vampire, half human, but she doesn't have any magic, which is very rare for being half and half. And so she's kind of like useless to her father, so he ends up selling her off to a vampire to become basically a blood bag as well as a breeder for this vampire. And the very first scene, you walk in and it's already on and poppin'. Like, thank you, Katie. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was looking for, exactly what I needed. I loved every second of it. So far, I'm on chapter 4, 19% into the book, 24 pages in on my ebook at least, and I am enjoying it. So I'll probably read some more of that, but I have a ton of filming to do. I am prepping for 12 Days of Bookmas. I was like, what's the name of it? I'm prepping for 12 Days of Bookmas. I am trying to get myself ready and pre-filmed. I also have like 11 videos that still need to go up this month, so I'm trying to get all of that situated. But if I can get some pre-filming done and some pre-editing done, then it'll be a good time all in all. But I'm about to film a book haul. I need to film my entire Kindle TBR video that I wanted to film for you guys. My husband's home. That scared the crap out of me. This is a very long clip, but I just figured I would share my thoughts with you, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
Sick in the morning, baby, don't leave.
Hi friends, I just wanted to come on here and give you a reading update. I am currently uploading 2 videos onto YouTube right now, so I'm waiting for all of that to get done. I still have several videos to edit just to get caught up to where I'm supposed to be, but I am also trying to pre-film because I'm going out of town this weekend. We are going to Seattle, Washington to go surprise my mom for her birthday. So, yeah, I'm gonna go do that, which I'm very excited for, but we leave Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Hello? Can I just say that? It would make it a lot easier. Today's Wednesday. We leave on Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. and then we land Sunday night. So I'm not sure how much more reading I'm going to get done this week, but I'm happy to say that I'm almost done with The Serpent's Curse by Lisa Maxwell. I have about an hour left of this audiobook. I am there in the book. I'm on page 627 of like 740 something. So I have a little over 100 pages left to go, and I'm really enjoying this. I will definitely say that I think these books could be shorter, but I like how intricate and well thought out Lisa Maxwell makes the timelines and the characters and all of the little interweaving things that you just don't think make sense until they make sense, and I just really enjoy it. So far, I'm really liking this more than the third book. It's definitely capturing my attention more than the second book did. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm excited to finish it. This is definitely the biggest book on my TBR thus far, so the fact that I'm able to finish it in week 2 is pretty exciting. So like I said, because I am going on that little mini vacation to Seattle, I don't know how much more reading I'm going to be able to get done this week, but if I can, I might try, it's right here, might try to read The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I can get this one off my TBR. I also still need to read When Night Breaks, which I'm not reading until the 22nd. And I also still need to read Raven Song by TJ Klune, but I'm not starting that until next Monday. And the only other book that's a rollover on my TBR from last month is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm actually going to read that yet. So I would have to say I'm doing pretty good on my TBR. Not too dang bad. I should definitely finish The Serpent's Curse tomorrow. And then I'll only have 3 more like actual TBR books left and 1 rollover. On the 10th of the month? That's not too dang bad. I will give myself a pat on the back for that.
They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much.
Hi friends, good afternoon or good evening. It feels like it's like 8 o'clock at night, but really it's only Not even, it's 5:35, but it's so dark, it feels so late. But I figured I would come on here and give you a update on my reading since I have finished a book and started another. I finished The Last Magician by, no. I finished The Serpent's Curse by Maxwell, the third book in the Last Magician series. And I really enjoyed this. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first book, but I did enjoy it more than the second book. I ended up giving this one a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought that it was really well done. I thought that, I think, I kind of have like mixed feelings about this series as a whole, especially after the first book, because the first book was big for YA fantasy standards, but then the second and third books are humongous big beasts. And I definitely think that these could have been cut down and made to be a little bit shorter to make it a little bit more palatable, because it's a lot of nothing going on. I mean, there's a lot going on because there's a lot of different timelines and a lot of people that we're focusing on and a lot of things that we're touching on, but a lot of the times you're like, I don't know, you're in the same scene or with the same issue for a long period of time, but it's broken up over different chapters. I don't know. It's a very interestingly paced story. I definitely think that it could have been shorter. However, I did really enjoy it. I like the writing style. I like how intelligent this book is written. Like it just takes so much time, effort, meticulous planning to make this work. We're dealing with at least 5 different timelines in this book across 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 sometimes different perspectives, and that can seem confusing at first, but once you get the first book down and you kind of understand the writing style of this book, it definitely works. It's just it's a very interesting way to tell a story, and I could not imagine writing something like this, so I have to give the author huge props for that. I will say that the first book will continue probably to be my favorite book in the series, and this is definitely a favorite series of mine. I just wish that I loved books 2 and 3 a little bit more, but there's that. I'm sorry if you can hear Isaac downstairs, he's doing the dishes, but the next book that I started is English. The next book that I started was The Midnight Library by Haig. I am about 52 pages into this one, and I don't really have any clear thoughts on this one so far. This follows a girl, Nora, who decides to take her life, and now she's in between life and death at this library called the Midnight Library, where she can open books to different decisions that she could have made in her life and see how her life would look like, moving forward from the day that she passed away, the day that she committed suicide. So I think this is an interesting concept for a book. I'm not necessarily in love with the writing style. These are very, very short chapters, so that makes it feel a little bit more palatable. It's a short book. It's only about 200 pages, so I definitely have made a dent in this. I think I'm going to try to listen to this while I get some packing done, because I do leave for Washington tomorrow, and I haven't packed a single thing. So I might pop on the audiobook for this while I do that, but I do have some editing to get done. I have to edit a video for a sponsorship that has to go up at least unlisted, so that I can get approval from the sponsorship team before I can go forward with that. So I need to get that done today. I also want to try to edit some more of the vlogs that I have already done and the vlog that I'm currently in the middle of, so I can try to get that stuff worked on. So I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get done. Not a lot of time to do it, but I will keep you in the loop, keep you posted. I did read more of Sacrifice last night by Katie Robert. I'm 60% of the way through that one, and I'm really enjoying it. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to wake up early in the morning, I would have stayed up to finish the book. It is now turning into more of a reverse harem. There are now 2 guys and 1 heroine, and it is hot and sexy. There is also some male-on-male action, which I always love in a good reverse harem, so really enjoying that so far, hoping to read more soon, but I will keep you updated and let you know what I'm able to read for the rest of today.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. birthday, dear Raggedy. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, Mama. Yes. Come on, baby. Come help me blow it up. Come on. Wait.
Picture time.
Ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
Hello friends, I was gonna vlog outside on the patio, but it's very loud out there because it's right next to a freeway, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we made it safely into Seattle, Washington. We spent the night with my mom yesterday. We went and did a big birthday dinner, and we put like balloons in our hotel room for her. Sorry for the mess, but like all of these balloons we blew up before she got here. It was a complete surprise. I wish that I could have caught her reaction on camera, but it was super dark, but she was very, very shocked. It was honestly one of the best experiences I ever had to like see her so happy. It's been 4 years since she's lived in Washington, and we've never come to visit. So it's me, my husband, and then my uncle and his fiance that came to surprise her, and my father-in-law was in on the secret. So it was just a lot of fun to see her like so happy and jazzed. So we're gonna probably head out and do some sightseeing today and hang out in Seattle. I think we're gonna for sure go to like the first Starbucks, probably see the Space Needle, go to Fisherman's Wharf, but it's supposed to rain today, so we'll see how long we're actually out. It's very cold outside, so we shall see. But yeah, I just wanted to give you my update. I'll try to vlog as much as I can. Best believe there will be a trip to Barnes & Noble. If I can find a half-price books, I'm gonna go there too. So I will take you along for the ride, and I hope that you enjoyed this vloggy-er type section of the video.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. Did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through, no limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So
Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. I look like Miranda sings. I have lipstick all over my face from my mask that I was wearing. But I wanted to show you my little mini haul that I picked up at Barnes & Noble. Oh my god, I can't even look at my mouth right now, so I'm not going to. The first one I have here is Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. Obviously, I have read The House on the Cerulean Sea and Wolf Song by Klune and have loved them, so I'm really excited to get to this one. It has to do with a man crossing over and a reaper, so I'm really excited to give that one a go. I heard that it's like just as cute and cuddly as Cerulean Sea, so I'm excited for that. My hair is a mess. It's like pouring rain out here, so I'm not doing well. But then the next one I picked up is Lilac by BB Reed. I've heard about this one on TikTok. I honestly don't even know what it's about, but I've heard good things, so I picked it up. And then I finally completed my special edition or collector's edition of the Sarah J. Maas books with the collector's edition of Throne of Glass. I'm dying inside a little bit. I'm so happy. When I saw it there, I was like, oh, I need it. So I bought it. My husband was like, really? $40? I'm like, shh, it's okay. Nobody needs to know. And I do get the, I just ordered myself hardcovers of the entire Throne of Glass series, so I'm excited.
even tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh. this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
Hi friends, I just wanted to quickly come on here and close out this video. I surprisingly got a good amount of reading done this week. I didn't really think that I did after the chaos that was this weekend with the trip to Seattle and all of that fun stuff, but I actually did get quite a bit of reading done, so I wanted to talk it over with you. So I'm currently filming this on Tuesday because on Sunday night we got home at 12:30 at night. I was exhausted. On Monday I was recuperating because I got like none, like zero sleep. So I was exhausted, and then today I'm like, okay, I need to close out this vlog. So the first book that I was able to finish last week was Malibu Rising by Jenkins. I gave this book a 5-star. I really enjoyed it, loved the writing style, loved the characters. I really loved everything about this. I thought it was really well done. I know there's a lot of back and forth about the ending of this book, but I personally really enjoyed it. The next book that I finished was The Serpent's Curse by Maxwell. I really enjoyed this big chunky book. Glad that I finally finished it because I was reading it for about 2 months. But I'm glad that I finally finished it. It was really good. I gave it a 4-star. Love this series. The first book is still my favorite book in the series, but I do love this series as a whole. Highly recommend it. So glad that I read it, and I'm now currently up to date. There is going to be one more book in the series, so it'll be a quartet. But I am officially caught up with that series, which makes me very happy. On the plane to Seattle, I finished reading Sacrifice by Katie Robert. This was the reverse harem book, like the vampire, what is it called? Vampire reverse harem that I enjoyed. I enjoyed the first book in that series. I gave it a 4-star. I thought it was really well done. I love Katie Roberts' writing style. She knows how to write some good smut. This was no exception. I really enjoyed that one. On the way back from, on the flight back from Seattle, I read Merciless. This is by Willow Winters. I didn't really love this one as much. This was a mafia, kind of like kidnapped Stockholm syndrome situation that I just didn't love. And it wasn't really about the content of the relationship. I just didn't like the writing style. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like their relationship. I felt like they had no chemistry other than the fact that she was a lonely girl who wanted some attention, and this was the first man to show it to her, and he didn't show it to her in the right ways, and I didn't enjoy it. So I gave it a 3-star just because some of it was good, some of it was enjoyable, but I will not be continuing on with that series. It has like 9 books in the series, and I'm like, no thank you. And then the only other book that I'm currently in the middle of is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and unfortunately I'm not enjoying this book. I am close to the end. I have less than 100 pages to go, and I'm just looking for it to be over. I haven't enjoyed my experience. Is that a train? I haven't enjoyed my experience with this really. I'm thinking it's sitting at about a 2-star, which is very sad because I know there's so many people that loved this book. It's just not, it's not vibing with me. I'm not enjoying the writing. I'm not enjoying the character. I think it's boring. I'm going to finish it, but yeah, I'm not loving it. So it is what it is. So yeah, I just wanted to close out this vlog. I'm going to start another vlog right after this one. So if you want to be in tune with everything that I'm reading for the rest of this week, feel free to stay tuned. But that's it. I will talk to you guys in the next vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end, leave a plane emoji. I hope that you enjoyed like the b-roll. I got a lot of b-roll, so hope you enjoyed that. But other than that, that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and of course leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Next, baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience.